It's Saturday. Such a beautiful day to be outside. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm at Jones Bridge Park in Alpharetta. I want to share with you guys some of this beautiful scenery as I enjoy a little outdoor time with my dog. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see a little bit of this beautiful nature as I chat with you. Here we go. Hi, Rhonda. It is absolutely a gorgeous day. So I decided to come out, and Jetson is doing what Jetson does, hiking. This park is close to home. It's very rustic, but I don't know, it's almost perfect this time of the year. I don't have a mask on, but I'm staying away from everybody. I got it in my backpack behind me. So I was looking for the top 10 places to come to in my area, and it's only a few minutes away from the house. And I was like, since we have some nice sunshine, this would be a good day to get out and get some exercise and enjoy the scenery while the weather is mild. What are you up to today? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So peaceful. I had a few things on my mind today that I wanted to talk about while I was out on my nature walk. Oh, look, there's this golf trail over there. It has a little playground area for the kiddos, several walking paths. So, getting to know your surroundings. You gotta come back this way, Jetson. Come back. Okay, we can't go that way. Alright, somebody's stuck. Okay, gotcha. Come back. He's not making this easy. Wait, you. You need to stay still so I can get this done. Okay, we gotta switch hands here. Alright, now we got it. Alright, so as I pondered over what I would chat about today, I thought about several different things that I thought would be interesting. But one is, I think would be cool. Physically demanding activity. So if we don't start looking for other avenues, we are going to be stuck. You know, I don't want to wake up at 50 something that you can execute and monetize? Well, there are a lot of different ways you can do that and be successful at it. You could even still do it while you are working in your current industry, doing what you normally do. It may be a side hustle for a while. So I'm walking, so I may sound a little winded. Hello, whoever joined us. We're out taking a nature walk, having a little dialogue. I'm out here with my pooch. So, more than one way to be able to start your businesses and also keep the security of having your job, having health insurance, and building in another area so that you can still have multiple streams of income, security, stability, and options. So what I tell people is, like 10, 12 years ago, when I first ventured into entrepreneurship, I started out on a part-time basis. I worked my regular gig, and then I got out after that was over, and I did my side gig. I built a business around seeing kids on the side, and I worked in an outpatient orthopedic clinic seeing other kids. I also, a few years after that, got a contract with the university, and I subbed out myself as a teacher. So I taught at a university for 7 years, and I worked as a physical therapist for 7 years. 1099 me, and I had my own business that I filed and wrote off and started getting some really good experience with being a entrepreneur and still having the comfort of my then job, the support and understanding that came from that made it easier and a little bit more comfortable to do them both. So I never suggest to anybody that, you just walk out for your job and leave what you got. Not a smart thing, but you should be thinking about the tomorrow. If you are financially in a place where you just got it going on and you absolutely love what you do, without a doubt, and you can see yourself doing what you do now at 65 or even 70, because that's what retirement is probably going to be by the time we get there or older, then don't do anything different. But if you feel like you're already kind of burned out and you're already over what you're doing, or you're bored with what you're doing, it's mundane, you don't like all the the control issues, the politics, the everything else that goes into it, then you may want to consider doing something else in conjunction with it, and then preparing yourself to gradually move away from what you're doing if that's not where you want to be. But it does take being very deliberate. And I talked about gifts and using your gifts. Not just using your gift, but doing something that you love. And loving something does not mean you're going to be gifted at that thing. That example that I use, that I think is a really good personal example, is I loved playing basketball in high school. I played through high school. I tried to perfect my gift. I practiced a lot. No matter how much I practiced, I just was never a star. And it was very obvious that basketball was not going to be my key to success in life. And no matter how much I loved it, it was not my natural innate gift. So you have to also look at building something. If you have something that you love, that you can make better, then that may be a gift that you can create some type of monetized experience from. So finding what you love is important, but make sure you're gifted at it. Something that you can grow, something that you can contribute to life, and something that will ultimately be able to support you and your financial desires and bring you peace and happiness in life. So, is there anything that you have thought about doing, but something in life, whether it be you just didn't know how to do it, or you didn't have the resources to do it, or fear, anything that you thought about doing but you haven't done? Anybody? And if so, even if you don't answer to me, I want you to think about why. Why is it that you haven't taken steps to do that thing? Is it fear? Is it lack of resources? Is it because you don't have the right support system in place? Is it because you're concerned that you won't be successful at it? It is easy to become really anxious. I just bought my house and moved out of a long-term relationship and my second home. And at first, especially being on my own as a business owner, I wasn't sure. I felt scared almost. Not that I didn't know that I'm capable, but it's just the unknown. The unknown can easily be scary. Now, this is all in my hands. I have to make sure it all happens the way it's supposed to, and I have nobody else to fall back on. So every day I get up, not that I trust God and I know God has me, but I know I have to be deliberate. I have to work to make sure that my needs are met, because it starts and ends with me. And I am definitely going to be a serial entrepreneur. I am working on that. And each day that I get up, I'm creating more opportunities for more money to come into my house, even if nobody else is bringing it in other than me. So that's something I would definitely suggest that everybody consider, is because if something happens to you and you physically cannot do what you do every day, you should still have a way to have income coming in your home and your bills to be paid, because we never know if something could happen easily. We pray to God that it doesn't, but being prepared is always, to me, the best thing. I'd rather be proactive than have to be reactive. So, keys here. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Number one, whatever it is your heart desires, step out on faith, plan, prepare, execute. Sorry, I don't want to fall over. It's so pretty out here. Execute and seek out the right type of support from people who have experience, knowledge, and expertise in the area that you are interested in. So, I am Dr. Teresa Bristol. I am a physical therapist. I am a private practice owner here in the greater Atlanta area. I have written my book, children's book with disability. I have an amazing book illustrator who's a young lady in her 20s. Y'all, she's going to blow your mind when you see it. I wish the book should publish and debut here in June is where we're anticipating. It'll be available on Amazon, ebook, as well as either hardback or paperback. I'm still deciding on that one. So I am also launching my business coaching here in the next few weeks. So I'll be offering online courses to train people to start their own businesses, as well as those who have it, who need some help in restructuring it and making it better. I will be able to assist in that capacity as well. So I've ran my own business, sustained my own household off of my own business practices, which are very sound, for the last 6.5, almost 7 years now. But I have been in entrepreneurship now for somewhere around 12 years. I have the experience, I have the education, I have the expertise, I have the knowledge, I have a good ear to hear and to discern a lot of things in terms of character, strengths, and gifts. And I am a great teacher. So I can help anyone who's in a place of trying to decide and how to develop your gifts and actually develop a business that can become productive and sustainable and successful. I can offer you that through my years of expertise. So my business online courses will contain videos, PDFs, step-by-step guides on how you too can start your business, as well as one-on-one coaching options where you can sit down with me. I'll pull out your gifts and talents, walk you through what you need to do, and help you to gain independence, autonomy, and get this multiple streams of income off the ground. We can't let Warren Buffett and Oprah Winfrey have all the fun. We just can't do that. So in PT school, they did not teach us how to be bosses. They didn't teach us. But guess what? A lot of years of trying different things, going to courses, taking chances, even when I didn't know what I was doing, I figured out how to do it. And I've been successful. And I know how to teach you how to do what I've done. So I sit at home. I do telehealth around everything else. I have a team that works from their home right now, occupational therapists to physical therapists, as well as office coordinator, and we're about to add speech therapy on board. So I can teach you how to do that. Multiple contracts, insurance, relationships with doctors. I've done it, and I know how to teach you how to do it. Don't wait until you're 45, 50, especially my PT friends, and be stuck in a clinic thinking about what I'm going to do next. First of all, you should be owning your own and letting the young folks do what you are already doing. It's time to pass that baton to somebody else. I don't want you to wake up frustrated, trying to find something else to do. Have to go into utilization management, doing on the other side, criticizing PTs that done what you do, that you did. You know what that's like. So options are extremely important. I like to live and dance by the beat of my own drums and not by what somebody else says I should do. And that's what entrepreneurship brings to us. It allows us to actually set the game the way we want to play it and not by somebody else's rules. So look forward to I'm going to turn around so y'all can see everything. It's so pretty out here. All right, let's go down, buddy. Come on. So I want you guys to look forward to more information. We'll have an official launch day coming up soon for the business coach, which will be another business entity I've already established. And the training and my book information will be coming out pretty soon. So look forward to more content by subscribing to my YouTube channel. You can also DM me your email address so you can get information via my newsletter of upcoming things that are going on. Don't let 2021 leave you in a position similar to what 2020 left you in. A lot of my colleagues were stuck out of work, or they were cut back in terms of the number of hours they were working, and they still have the same amount of bills, the same amount of financial responsibilities and obligations. When you own your own business, you have more options. You have more opportunities. You can do things that are creative, outside of the box, that can open up different channels for you that you can't get when you're working for somebody else. So, think about your gifts. Think about what you love. Figure out how to take that and put it into something that can actually generate you money. I know a lot of y'all got some really great gifts. I mean, my cousins who can bake their behinds off. Do you think you can't monetize that gift? Of course you can. I have a friend on here who has a master chef junior in her house. Do you think you can't figure out a way how to monetize and make that work so that he actually has income coming in? I have an 18-year-old niece who does, she does cartoon art. And she has been monetizing her gift since she was in high school. These kids already got it figured out, y'all. They're already thinking business minded. So as adults, we're behind. If you haven't thought about doing something for yourself, even if it's just part-time, trust me, you are behind the curveball. So I hope, if nothing else, I have inspired someone on my nature walk, which I'm about out of breath trying to talk, and encourage you to do something new here in 2021. So, I think I just hit a button. I don't know what that was. Does anybody have any comments, questions that they would like to put on the table? No? All right. 2021 is my year, boo. I hope you guys join me. I'm looking forward to everything it has to offer. All right, write it down. Make it plain. Wait on God, but you do your part. Hey, and he gonna make it happen. He honors his plans, right? He follows through. We just got to do our part. All right, Dr. Bristol, physical therapist, serial entrepreneur. Yes,